Welcome, my favorite peeps, to March and our wonderful spring equinox, our time of renewal and the budding of all our desires and adventures. Yay, sun! And inside of each of us are these lovely little seeds, seeds of ideas, seeds of desires. And inside of us are roots from our ideas and desires that we've blossomed in the past. Maybe we blossom them every year, kind of perennial in nature, and maybe they're all new. Have you ever noticed that carrots left in the ground for the fall are sweeter than those harvested in the peak of the hot summer? This happens because the cold of winter metabolizes the plant's stored starches to sugar. And that sweetness is ready now to move that plant upward and to blossom for the growth of the coming spring. It's the winter cold that makes the starch turn to sugar. It's the cold, dark place. And for us, those cold, dark places are found where? In the ground of our shadows. All the unseen, all the unknown. For us in the collective, this has been a winter of shadowy emotions. We felt outrage, grief, injustice, righteous rage of the deep cold. And now we find ourselves sitting on the threshold of spring. So the question is not how to bypass this shadow, but how can we turn it into sugar for our vitality? How can we let that which is locked in these starches, that which has blocked our flow, be transformed and become like honey in our pot, the sweetness that fuels our new ways of being, our new adventures, and our expression of new ideas and desires of our lives. And yet, even in spring, sprouting can be challenged and blocked. A boulder can fall on the little plant. The rains don't come. Something shifts outside of our control, and the flow gets interrupted. Our flow. This is why we grow in guilds. Many indigenous people know about the Three Sisters Guild of the beans, squash, and corn. A guild is an association of plants that grow together and help one another. It supports all the sisters in guilds. The work of one sister's medicine supports the benefit of all the sisters. Corn, beans, and squash, the Three Sisters, are an example of that plant guild because each plant supports the others in their own unique medicine way. If water is scarce, squash holds moisture by shading the ground from the evaporating hot rays of the sun. If nutrients are thin, beans replenish the nutrients needed to grow into that soil. And if a plant needs support, something to climb, to reach to new heights, and to get closer to the sun, corn offers this beautiful scaffolding. When we feel our desires are blocked, community is one way we can open the flow and the expression of our desires. We're not meant to block the flow of our desires. We're not meant to have our unique medicine sprout all alone, out and exposed. We want to identify and know when, how, and why we block our desires, which are found in the soil of our shadows. We want to know because we want the sugar. So how do we know when our flow is blocked? How do we hear our bodies? When our flow is blocked, we feel tired, irritable, disconnected, unwell, stuck, mad. Our sleep is disrupted, our desires dim, and our libido is flatline. We might even feel abandoned, even from ourselves. Rage is an important part of this mysterious transformation, especially for women, because rage is another way we can move a block. We women and many of those who love us have swallowed our rage for countless generations because why? Our rage makes others uncomfortable. Our women's rage is really potent and scary because of the power of truths that it carries, and it is directly connected to our erotic natures. Our erotic natures are so fucking powerful. But righteous rage is only one way women can create change. When women unite in a guild of righteous rage, the erotic power is exponential, and the collective unconscious energy shifts and flows the greater collective. So, when and how do we know that our flow is restored? Well, our vitality rises. Our erotic life stirs. Our desires emerge from the shadows, those areas of flow that have been blocked and can be found by following our emotions, by going to the roots, the seeds, to the powerful emotions, which can be a scary place to tread even for fierce women. These emotions are at the base of our blocked desires. Our emotions can lead us right to it. They can lead the way. And this is one way our bodies can communicate with us. At the root and seeds of our deepest emotions sit the starches and the potential sugars of our desires. And we'll know that we are there when we feel the warm flow of our emotions moving through us again. The warm movement of our emotions. This spring, we'll not reject the cold. We'll not use the cold to stay closed down. We will use the cold to put some sugar in our bowls. We'll hear our bodies. We'll find our sweet starch of desires, and we'll turn it to sugar. We'll sprout and grow. We'll lean for support on our sturdy corn sisters. We will nourish ourselves by being in communion with our bean sisters, and we will hydrate and let our feelings and emotions flow in the shade of our squash sisters. In our guild, we'll grow strong, and we will sprout and shamelessly share our emotions and desires together. We'll find our flow and our growth this spring. And you know what? Our world will be healthier for it. Thank you.